Scrappy friends! Welcome to my channel! How are you guys doing today? This is a layout that I am making for SNL. So SNL is a design team where we encourage you to use your scraps to create layouts and projects. I know we have a lot of new ladies and it's just a really fun group to encourage us to scrap and have fun and all that good stuff. So I am doing a design that I think Arit did something similar to this, and I seen it and I thought it was really cool, and so I thought it would be kind of fun to do a little take of my own on it. And she had her main paper kind of like crooked, and then I know she put her photo up near the top, which I don't do, but I thought that would be fun. And so I'm using an old click kit with some other stuff, and it's the Wild and Free collection that is from We Are Memory Keepers, and then there's some like this piece from Documentary, which I used to make a cut file, and I had that branding strip left, but I just really thought that would be kind of fun. And so I'm just layering these like kind of crooked or lopsided. I really like how that branding strip has like some pieces kind of cut out a little bit of it, so it makes it not so straight. And so now I'm looking to see what I want to put up at the top, because I kind of want to put something, and so Caden's kind of helping me. She's helping me decide, because why not get advice from your 6-year-old, right? I know my kids love to watch me scrap, and it's nice when they can kind of help pick out pieces. It doesn't always make the process easier or quicker, and they might want to put it in a weird spot, but it's kind of fun. So this layout is about my daughter CAyden. She was playing outside with all the kids were playing outside, but I was taking pictures. This was when I first got my new camera, my DSLR, and so of course, because it's new, I'm trying to think exactly what kind of mode I had it on. It wasn't quite manual, but it wasn't, I know from the very beginning, I've just been really trying to play with it, but of course, okay, so I'm the kind of picture taker where I'll be like, okay, I want a couple of serious photos, and then I just want you to do whatever, because I do kind of like to play around and see what kind of different shots I can get. So my kids are used to me telling them what to do, and so I know in the fall time I'd seen lots of people playing with leaves and trying to get really cool shots with leaves. So of course, why else in the springtime would you want to get pictures that is like the fall time? But I mean, we have a tree in our yard that has leaves all over, so I just told Caden just to start throwing leaves up in the ground, up in the air. And of course, what 6-year-old wouldn't like to throw leaves up in the air? So she did. And my kids are used to be asking crazy things, so I'm that lady who does crazy things. And I really enjoyed trying to get, I wish I had known maybe my camera a little bit better to get even a better, like some of the leaves on the one side were kind of blurry, but that's okay. But it was just really fun, and to get these shots are really cute, and Caden's smiling and she's having fun, and then of course I just let her play. But so now I kind of built those layers around. I wanted just some small layers just sticking out behind those two photos. And I'm going to use some stickers, and the cut aparts from the Wild and Free had a lot of cut aparts and stuff, which made it really fun just to kind of layer and stuff. But I really kept it I'm keeping this pretty simple, because there is a lot of different colors going on, and I kind of wanted it to have that fall time feel, even though this is not in fall time, it's actually in springtime, right? And not that it really matters here in Hawaii, because you don't see that change. So, and I used some of that Amy Tan, that really thin washi tape is really, really fun. I really like it. The glitter one doesn't adhere as well as the non-glittery ones, but they're just really fun. They're a fun size. So I added some of that, and I know in a minute I'm gonna go and find some other stuff because I was trying to figure out. And I didn't really stick to like a true like 3 triangle thing, but I did kind of try to pick a few spots. And I decided to use that wild and free piece for the title just because it's simple. It's there. You know, her playing in the grass, her playing, I mean, CAyden is my daughter who is just, she just loves to play. She's has this wild and free spirit really, and she just always is wanting to have fun, and she's very carefree. And so, you know, I don't know if that's part of being a middle child or just part of her personality and a lot of the stuff that we went through, just her being, you know, very just, you know, I don't know. CAyden, I guess, right? But okay, so I'm just gonna finish up with some stars in different areas, and I'm using stars from the Wonder collection because I still have tons of that stuff. I'm using the chipboard and the puffy stickers, and then I add some Studio Calico uh star stickers. There we go. Got to get my words out. And gold, and that just kind of plays a little bit off on some of the other gold that is on the page, and then that's it. I really kept it really simple, and then I'm going to add my journaling up in that space above the pictures and below where I have my layers, and I really like the way that that looks. It just really just kind of has this fun element, and you know, it just, there's a lot going on but not a lot going on, and I really like how it turned out. So I hope you guys are inspired to maybe like go in your stash and find some pieces that you can create a layout or a project that maybe is looks like a season or a theme that isn't really what it is, and just kind of play around and use your stash, you know, use it up, because otherwise it just sits there, right? There was a reason why we bought it, because we loved it. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys go and check out the group so you can see what else everyone else is doing, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye!